Is there any sign more intuitive, nurturing, and emotionally deep than Cancer? Governed by the moon, you feel everything with incredible intensity. You love fiercely, protect completely, and commit with your whole heart. But sometimes that beautiful depth can also become your greatest challenge. As we head into 2025, major energy shifts are happening, pushing all you Cancers to look at the emotional patterns that have defined your relationships for years. This isn't just another year. It's a year of profound self-awareness, setting boundaries, and real transformation. It's a year where love is asking you to grow, not just stay comfortable. So let's dive into the top 5 relationship challenges you might face in 2025, and more importantly, how you can rise above them, stronger, wiser, and more emotionally free than ever before. First up, number 1, overgiving and emotional burnout. Cancers, you are the natural nurturers of the Zodiac. You're always giving, always caring, always trying to fix things for others. When it comes to love, you often pour so much of yourself into your partner that there's nothing left for your own heart. In 2025, this pattern is hitting a critical point. You might find yourself feeling completely exhausted, carrying emotional weight that isn't even yours to hold. You'll start to notice that the more you give, the less you seem to get back in return. This year, the universe is stepping in to teach you a vital lesson: balance. True love doesn't require self-sacrifice. Caring for someone shouldn't mean carrying their burdens until you break. Your compassion is an incredible gift, but when it starts to drain you, it stops being kindness and becomes self-neglect. Remember this: real love doesn't ask you to shrink yourself. It helps you stay whole and complete. Now for number 2. The fear of rejection. No matter how strong you appear on the outside, dear Cancer, inside you have a tender heart that fears rejection more than almost anything. You crave emotional safety above all else. And when a relationship feels uncertain, your instinct is to retreat into your shell. It's a way to protect yourself from getting hurt, but it also shields you from true connection. In 2025, your relationships might really test this fear. A partner's distance, their silence, or just their inconsistency could trigger all those old insecurities. Your first impulse will be to pull away to keep yourself safe, but this is your moment to grow. Vulnerability isn't a weakness, it's pure courage. The hard truth is, not everyone will be able to meet your level of emotional depth, and that's perfectly okay. You are not here to be understood by everyone. You're here to be cherished by the right ones. Don't let fear close the door on a love that's waiting to meet you where you are. Let's move on to number 3. Holding on for too long. Cancer, your loyalty is the stuff of legends, but it can also be your undoing. When you love someone, you hold on tight, even when the relationship has clearly stopped growing. You have this beautiful belief that with enough time, effort, or forgiveness, you can fix anything. But sometimes, holding on too tightly only keeps you stuck in a cycle of pain. In 2025, the stars are really urging you to recognize when something has run its course. Letting go doesn't mean you failed. It means you've learned the lesson you were meant to learn. You see, closure isn't always a dramatic conversation. Sometimes it's a quiet, internal acceptance that your own peace matters more than having all the answers. You don't need to wait for someone else to validate you to know your own worth. Walking away from what drains your spirit isn't a cold act. It's a profound act of healing. It's choosing yourself. Which brings us to number 4, emotional walls and miscommunication. Because you feel everything so intensely, you sometimes struggle to put those feelings into words. Instead of speaking up about what's bothering you, you retreat, secretly hoping your partner will intuitively figure out what's wrong. But love isn't a mind-reading game. It's built on communication. In 2025, these emotional walls might create a serious distance between you and someone who genuinely cares about you. They might mistake your silence for detachment when you're actually just feeling overwhelmed. They might feel like you've shut them out when all you really wanted was a little reassurance. The lesson for you this year is to speak from the heart, even when your voice is shaking. Your feelings are always valid, but they need a voice to be heard. When you choose to express yourself with honesty instead of silence, you give love a real chance to understand you. And believe me, the right person will always be willing to listen. And finally, number 5. difficulty trusting again. The wounds from your past still echo in your heart. The betrayals you've endured, the love you gave so freely that wasn't returned. They've left scars. In 2025, a new love interest, or even a renewed connection with someone from your past, might bring all those old fears rushing back to the surface. You may find yourself questioning whether it's safe to trust again, whether you can open up, whether it's worth it to believe in love one more time. But here's the thing, Cancer. Trust isn't something that's just given to you. It's something that's built, brick by brick. And this year is about rebuilding that trust from the inside out. It starts when you learn to believe in yourself again, in your judgment, in your intuition, and in your ability to set and hold firm boundaries. The right person won't rush your healing process. They'll create a space where you feel safe enough to heal with them. You don't have to be fearless to love again. You just have to be willing to try. So, what is the ultimate lesson of 2025 for you, Cancer? It's this: protect your peace, not your pain. 2025 is not here to break your heart. It's here to strengthen it. The universe isn't punishing you with difficult relationships. It's preparing you for the kind of love that doesn't cost you your inner peace. You are learning that being a caring person doesn't mean you have to be consumed. You're learning that being loyal doesn't mean you have to get lost in someone else. And you're learning that walking away isn't giving up. It's choosing you. Cancer, your heart is your greatest power. You love like the ocean, vast, endless, and full of incredible depth. But even the ocean knows when it's time to pull back its tide. This year, you don't need to love harder. You need to love healthier. So, if this message is speaking to you, take it as your sign. 2025 is your year for an emotional rebirth. It's the year you finally stop chasing closure and start choosing calm. It's the year you finally realize that the incredible love you give to others deserves to be given right back to yourself. If you're ready, type in the comments below. I choose peace in 2025. Let that be your affirmation, your promise to protect your beautiful heart while still keeping it open to the love you deserve. Because when a Cancer learns to love with balance, the whole world feels that shift. Your depth is your magic, your calm is your power, and your peace, that's your new love story. Stay soft, stay strong, and always stay true to your heart. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos. See you next time.